Disclaimer: our podcast is for entertainment only. We are not discrediting anyone who has had any of these paranormal encounters or believes them.
Hello, beautiful human beings. It's Mars and SJ here with Undeniable Mysteries. If you guys aren't aware by now, we get paranormal stories off of the internet and we rate them on how believable we think they are. Our first category is cryptids, and we're going alphabetical order in the states. So now, what is our state and our cryptid, SJ?
It is California and Fresno Nightcrawler, which is my favorite cryptid.
She was pretty excited when she found out that we were doing this cryptid.
Yes, very much.
All right, so let us dive right in. We are pretty familiar with this cryptid, but we're going to go ahead, go through the description and everything. That way you guys know. Now, there was a couple other cryptids that California has, but I knew that you wanted to go over this one.
I'm glad you chose this one over all of the others.
Yeah. All right, so these night crawlers, it says, appear to be relatively short. 1.5 meters, with most of their height being made of their legs. They possess a very short upper body. Let's see. It's extremely thin. It's a white humanoid kind of figure. And let's see. And their feet are kind of like stilt-like. So if you have seen like the video of these night crawlers, it looks like they are on stilts, just walking.
And I don't know if it mentions it in this, but they do not have arms or hands.
Yeah, it's mainly just legs. All legs.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't even know if it has eyes. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. So the origin, as part of a Native American folklore. But it said it has been debunked.
Really?
Yeah, well. Okay, so the first sighting happened in Fresno, California. Hence its name.
Its name after.
It was cited by a name that he goes by Jose. After being woken up by his barking dogs, he observed the night crawlers in his front yard through his CCTV camera. And then it says his brother rewatched the footage, and his brother claimed to have seen small footprints outside. But by the time the investigators made it to the site, all the evidence was washed away.
Course.
So let's go in this article because it talks about, where is it at? So what I originally, so the sightings of this cryptid go all the way back to the 1990s.
Wow.
It said they've only occurred a few times since then. Which one of the encounters was the Jose that I just said. So, yeah, they began to emerge in the limelight in 2007. And that's when Jose had captured it. And I guess he only put up the security cameras because he had no idea why his dogs were barking at night. So that's how he came across these things. So a theory about them is that they could be aliens.
I mean, they do look pretty alien-like.
Yeah, and the way that they walk is kind of like...
It's hilarious to me.
They're cute. It's really cute.
They are really cute, to be honest. Some people think they're scary. Some people think they're cute. Some people have neutral feelings about them. And I'm one of the people who thinks they're cute.
All right, so part of the Native American folklore, it says they're beings that are part of the world in order to rebuild a connection between human beings and our natural surroundings as sort of a peace bringer. So they are nice cryptids.
Let's go! I was hoping they were nice.
And then, okay, so it says in March of 2011, how do you pronounce that? Yosemite National Park?
No idea.
They put up cameras in an attempt to catch trespassers, and they caught the Nightcrawlers on their security camera.
I wish I could have been the person that saw it.
But it looks like those are pretty much the only encounters of these things. And they're only caught on cameras.
I mean, maybe they just don't want you to really look at them. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're shy.
Yeah, it says no one in Fresno has ever had an encounter in person. So yeah, these are all caught on camera. Like I said, if you guys want to look at the footage, it's all over YouTube.
There's tons of videos. I've seen plenty.
Yeah, it says that they appear to travel in pairs. Yeah, if you look at videos of it, you never see just one. There's always at least two.
2, 3, maybe even more. I've never seen more than 3, but there could be.
No, I did see. I read on here. Oh wait, what's this?
Ooh.
Oh, I guess Indiana has spotted them too. But we are talking about California. We are not in Indiana. We are in California right now.
That is way down the road. That's way, way down the road.
Let's see. So these cryptids were actually on a TV show called Fact or Fate.
Ooh.
So paranormal experts were trying to recreate the cryptids. And it says all of their attempts to recreate the footage were met with failure. So they could not recreate these cryptids.
And they're professionals.
Yep.
I still believe in them.
All right. So we got their description and backstory out of the way. We got the encounters out of the way. We are going on the images now. Like I said, we both have seen them. We both think they're adorable.
Yes.
But here's some pictures. There's some drawings on there.
Some plushies.
Yeah. So I mean, we know what they look like. We've seen this before.
Plenty of times.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead and rate these bad boys?
Yes.
So, image. What are you gonna give the Fresno Nightcrawlers?
I think the imagery and just how they look is adorable. So I'm gonna give it a solid 10.
Wow.
10.
You are being biased.
They are adorable.
You're being biased because it's your favorite.
It is not my favorite. I am not going to choose 10 for all of them. I'll say that right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay, you give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 7 because they're cute. They're really cute. I can see that being a thing, but it's weird looking at the same time.
How dare you?
Because just think about it, just like a creature walking around that is just 2 legs. Well, it looks
I could do that.
Clothespins. Clothespins walking in the...
I could do that. I could just tuck my arms in my shirt and just bloop, bloop, bloop.
Then you do that. Alright, so the story of the Fresno Nightcrawler.
I would give it a 7.5.
7.5? Alright. I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
Because it's different, it's unique, but there's not much to go off of it. It just mentions a few times when it first came about, gave a little description, but nothing too in depth with that thing, so.
That's why I gave it a 7.5.
Yeah. Alright, so proof, SJ.
Proof? I mean, the last thing we read, they literally couldn't recreate it and they were professionals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would give that either an 8 or an 8.5, but I think I'm gonna give it an 8.
Give it an 8, okay. I'm gonna say 7.
So
Because, yeah, going along with that show, The Factor of Faked, where they couldn't recreate it, I feel like that was pretty impressive. And even though this is California, the fact that it's even showing up in other states like Indiana, I can see that kind of being believable.
because like they could still like travel, because they're still
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah,
and
so
they
they're catching it on film, not only in California but other states. I mean,
I mean, I would at least believe like at least one cryptid would be like shy, but like they can't really notice.
these
cameras.
are peacemakers. They don't want to be seen. They just want to bring the peace.
I mean, they don't harm anyone.
Yeah. Except for my best friend that's terrified of them. All right, so you got the score all totaled here.
Tallied it up. 40.
Wow.
40.
So that's our number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's recap here. So, Magion was the number one, but now it's the Fresno Nightcrawlers. So, first place is Fresno Nightcrawlers with 40. Second is the Magion Monster. How many points did the Magion have?
I'll check.
Was that like 39?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was 39.
Just 1 point off.
Okay, so then in third place, we got the Tizrook. That was, what, 26 and a half?
I think so.
Yeah, and then we had the Falk Monster, which was, I believe, 13. And then the Alabama White Thing was 8.5. That's in last place. Poor Alabama White Thing. You're in last place for the most believable cryptid right now.
I mean, it'll get replaced eventually.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, so that is all for our episode today. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.
Bye-bye.